Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the putrid, disgusting hallway here, where we just fought like a billion dudes and a couple of big turrets. Welcome back to Warhammer 40K Rogue Trader. We're here. We swapped out our good party members for some questionable party members, but we're going to continue on. We did have this big old fight, and we still are not done with this Inquisition place here. Warp lore.
I've read about this.
Where there is death, you will find his gardens. Whereas decay, you will find his power. Talking about Nurgle. Love that, man. Probably my favorite Chaos God if I had to choose. I do love me some Nurgle. They are disgusting. Which is kind of... Oh, fuck me. Okay, well... Speaking of... Oh, there's the Plague Bearer. Have him all nice and cute. Standing there. Just dripping with viscera. Very cute. And then we've got all these people just waiting to get into some combat here. Hello, friends.
I won't heed your cries of mercy.
Yeah. Holy crap, he is 220 points of goddamn. Uh-oh. Including Sphere. That's not good. Didn't realize that was an enemy until I could see it through walls. Prisoner, guard. Yeah, this is going to be a time and a half for sure. So, let's go ahead and get our tanks up where they need to be. Abelard. Tank him, please. Cassia. We're going to go ahead and put you, like, up here. Heinrichs. God, you're going to be so useless. I didn't even mess with their gear. Oh, I'm so stupid. I literally said I was going to do that at the end of the last episode, but then I went and ate and I forgot. Crazy. Let's go ahead and put you here. Argenta. We're going to also throw you up here somewhere. That looks good. And then we got Adira. You can be up there with Cassia. Probably a little back, though. Wilbur. I do want to keep you back here, but I don't want to keep you... Like, I want to put you over here, because you're going to have vision of everyone. But this guy's going to be a problem. Maybe Argenta can... Or maybe Adira can do some damage to him. But I think that's the start of the battle there. He does have the first go, which always means...
Not my specialty.
No, dude! Oh, I'm an idiot. Didn't realize that. Okay, well then, Abelard, you're gonna go...
I'll pass.
Oh, you're kidding me. Argenta, you're gonna go ahead and take a turn.
I can't do.
We're gonna go ahead and see how many of these guys we can hit in our blast. 2. And that's it seems. Well, I might as well just take this out then. Screw it. We can go ahead and Furious Recital. Why did that do damage to you? We need to check him out, actually. Hold on. Eye of Oblivion from Cassia. Every enemy the Navigator has line of sight on has reduced dodge and crit hit. Okay, Disturbed. Each stack will inflict... Okay, why did he take damage there? I'm so confused. He's a Plague Sword. That thing looks awesome. 18 to 28. Hope he drops that fucker. That's sick. Once per combat, when wounds of this creature falls below 30, it restores all its wounds. That's going to be a problem. Good thing we saw that. Hopefully we can kill it before then. Okay. So why did this do damage? This ability also grants an additional 3 momentum for each enemy that is either within a 5-cell radius around the sister battle or was hit by her this turn. If the sister battle hits a demon or chaos cultist, the additional amount of momentum doubles. Okay, well, Argenta's actually perfect for this then. We are going to go ahead and run and gun. And then we might want to... Should we go here? See if we can blast these two? Or do we just let Abelard handle that and we try to get some of these other guys out of the way? What if we go here? And then let's see what the shotgun blast can do from there. That's pretty alright. I'll take that.
Rejoice in battle! Strike is a prayer.
That did pretty good damage. And then we
do
will
it.
revel in slaughter. And then let's go ahead and
As
make
the Emperor
him
commands, I act.
prey. We're going to put
Faith
prey on a
without
couple of
deeds
these
is worthless.
guys.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Okay, and we're going to end it there. Now, let's go ahead and place some of these down here. So we want the big one to be here with this big fella. We can move it over one.
Suits my purposes.
That's fine. Suits my purposes. Let's go ahead and put this here.
Easy.
And then we're going to go ahead and put this back
Not
here.
a problem for me.
Let's go ahead and see if we can take a shot on this. 82% chance. What is this thing? Hold on. We should actually take a look at this. So it actually has more wounds. Blessing of Rot. Nurgle's powers create a shield that grants each host plus 3 MP and will be removed if the creature's temporary wounds reaches 0. Invincibility. Okay, good thing I saw that. The sphere is immune to all damage and most common effects. Death of creatures under its control deals direct damage to it. So that's why it's already hurting. Psyker Majoris. Each level of Psi rating provides the Psyker access to new psychic powers. It also strengthens damage of Psyker powers. Cannot move or dodge enemy attacks. Anchored. Okay. So, not something we have to worry about, thankfully. Let's go ahead and see here. We can take him out. That does pretty good damage. We can't see those guys there. 48% there. 67% there. 82 is our best bet here. And we fucked it. Epic. Let's go ahead and... Can we get Heinrichs in there? He's just going to do a little walk. And then let's go ahead and give... I need line of sight on her. We'll give it to Argenta. And then we'll give this to Abelard. And then we'll end that there. We'll see here. Ooh, damn. She just barely can't see this guy, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and do this anyway. And then we're going to go ahead and give this to Wilbur.
I'm afraid
She can't see him. I'm an idiot. And I just can't move now. Okay, so Argenta.
Foolishness.
Is she unavailable? Oh, because I already used it on him. Okay, Abelard. I think you're the play
If
here.
only that were
Target is too
possible.
far. Sick as fuck, guys. Who's up? Adira, you
Isn't
want
this
this?
a job for the serfs?
Christ. You can do something, right? Hopefully. That's
On it.
good. Pretty good. Actually, not bad. We can use your prey here. Just put prey on everyone here.
That is not my destiny.
Target is already under it. I'm an idiot.
Not this Scryer's
Target is
job.
too far. Okay. So that's all good. Can give movement to somebody here.
I'm
Argenta.
not accustomed to being ordered around.
Let's go ahead and get you in here, I think. Well, we want you in there, but we kind of want you in the zone, actually. So maybe we actually move you back. Do we move you in or move you back? Maybe we move you right here. Because all these guys are about to come to
Guided
us.
by faith.
That puts you in the zone here. And then we can put voice of command on Abelard. And then we're going to call it there. That sucks. Good dodge. Okay, that's the shield it's providing. Just on that guy back there, that's fine. And then his shield's not going to go away until we get rid of all his... At least it didn't do it on the big boy. Let's be real. That would have been detrimental. Let's go ahead and blind him. Sensory deprivation is definitely something we want here. That's going to suck. I think we just do this again. Kill that guy. That's fine. We can do a little foreboding. Forewarning. Priestess dodge and parry
Anything
till the
else?
end of combat. That's good. Let's go ahead and put this on you. And then we can go ahead and give this to
I'm
Wilbur.
not so sure.
Epic. Never mind. Let's go ahead and give that to Abelard then. And then we can call it there. He's going to take his sweet-ass time. Nice parry. Excellent parry. He's coming in. That was it? Okay. All right, we do have enough to do our heroic act here. Let's see. Did I not hit both of these guys? Oh, because he's behind him. I didn't even see that. Okay. Let's go ahead and biomancy. Can I do that on multiple people? Like it's not... Oh, it just says target gains plus 10 strength and toughness. So I can put that on Abelard. I didn't even think of that. I thought it was only targetable... Yeah, one friendly creature within 10 cell radius. It is upping the veil degradation, I just realized. So that's unfortunate. We're going to go ahead and do... Well, we don't need that. We can endure.
Of course, Lord Captain.
We could enfeeble here. Till the end of combat, all targets within the area suffer... yeah. And take 30%. Yeah, we're going to do that.
Let's see.
We'll do that. Oh, I didn't realize that was targeting allies. Oh, that sucks, actually. Fuck me. Oh, that's actually the worst. Did I put that on myself, too? No, I didn't put it on myself, at least. Yeah, 7 damage. Oh, my God. 10 damage? Oh, this sucks. I really should have looked at their shit. Oh, well. Let's just go ahead and hit this guy. 47's not bad, actually. I don't know how the hell I did that much damage. But it's whatever. Taunting Scream. We can definitely do that here. Yeah. That's fine. We'll take the Taunting Scream, and I will end it there. Argenta, you've got tons of shit to do here. So you can possibly do
I'll do
this. Holy shit, he exploded. Was that supposed to happen? Yikes. Let's go and run a gun. 34 is super bad and trash. 52 is also not great. 95 is pretty good, but it doesn't do a significant amount of damage. We'll go with this. Hey, knocks him down. Love that for us. Could have done piercing shot, but not really necessary. We can do this, hit him, kill him.
One fewer target.
And then we can go ahead and go in here and hit this guy.
An exemplary strike.
And then we can wall. We can endure. We can brace for impact. He can move, but he doesn't need to, I don't think. And we're chilling there. Parry that. Or not. Wow, did 1 whole damage. Crazy. Good call. I'm assuming this is going to keep spawning stuff until... Yeah. I'm assuming this is a crowd control game. We need to kill as many of these things as possible on single turns. So, I'm actually going to move up here. And then I'm going to give this to Cassia.
Let's see how they respond to this.
And then Cassia is going to do as much damage as she can. There we go. There's the sweet spot.
Try to die with grace, at least.
Pretty good. We can give voice of command out to someone again. Argenta, I think, already has it. Heinrichs, Abelard. We can give it to Wilbur.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
That's fine. And then we can just give her a whole
My
extra turn here.
time is now.
I am a navigator. Now you're clad in
Just doing it again. Epic. And then we can just clean up here, I think. So that's 2. Why the fuck is he protected? I don't know why. But we can do that.
This a job for this as duty demands.
And then we can kill this guy straight up.
Not.
No line of sight. Okay. I don't get that, but it's fine. It's whatever. I can kill him. No, I can't touch any of these guys, apparently. I can kill him. Let's go ahead and see here. I don't have... Oh, another plague bearer. That's no good. I can kill him.
Job for the serfs? Me?
Just absolutely decimated, bro. And then we can give... we can give another thing to us here. Who do we give that to? Do we give that to Abelard?
I'll show you why navigators are feared.
I think we give that to Abelard here. I think he goes ahead and charges in for a smack here. Or maybe we reckless strike this.
It will be done.
We reckless strike. We could endure. But we're fine right now. Go ahead and do that. Parry that. And then we have this here we can do. Damn. Wish I could get all 3, but I'll take the damage here. And then that's all he can do. And then for some reason she has free will here. So does she have line of sight on anyone? This guy.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
And she can give voice of command to someone else here. Heinrich, I guess. Adira, I guess. Heinrich.
If I may.
She's got 47. Powers their next attack. I guess that's fine. No, I think we save it. All right, so back to Wilbur here. We do have line of sight here. That's an excellent shot. I think we take that.
There's nowhere to hide.
And then we can give voice of command to someone else. We can give the take aim. Ignore enemy block and dodge. Additionally, the damage from this attack cannot go below 57%. We'll ignore cover and have double effective distance. I think that would be good for Argenta.
All too easy.
And she already has... Yeah, everybody's got it but
Nothing
Adira,
I
so I'll put
can't
that on
do.
you. And then I think I'll move up this spot up here. And we'll call it there. Cassia's turn, finally. Jesus, I felt like she hasn't gone in forever. We can go ahead and make her move. If she goes here, she will have line of sight on those guys, I think. But she can also give this
Step
to
aside.
Abelard.
The navigator is coming.
Abelard gets another huge hit here that we are going to
Victory
reckless
is
strike.
imminent.
Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, well. Well, I can at least
I will
kill
do my
him.
duty.
83 would actually hurt him pretty bad, too. Oh, is that fart gas really going to fuck me up? I don't know. We're almost halfway done with this. Let's go ahead and call that there. Do have this here. We can kill him. We finally have line of sight on this guy. We have line of sight on this guy. We don't have line of sight on those guys. So I think Heinrichs can take a peek at this guy. I think we take a hit at this guy here.
Try to die with grace, at least.
Okay. Everybody's good. I think we're good there.
High momentum.
Okay, so let's go ahead and move up, squad. Do I have enough to do this?
can do.
No line of sight. So the fart gas is blocking my line of sight that way. So we're gonna just go ahead and scream in this guy's ears.
Was that you?
Oh, fucking epic. Exactly what I needed right now. Thank you, Screamer of Zeech. Fuck. Wait, what? It says the Psyker immediately falls unconscious and a random minor demon appears in the Psyker's place. That's weird. Weapons is Lamprey Bite. So sick. Thank you for that, you absolute cuck. Let's go ahead and just debuff you as much as possible here.
On it.
We're gonna go ahead and buff
Will do.
Cassia. And then we're gonna forewarn Wilbur.
But of course.
God, this sucks.
Enjoy your luck while you still draw
Epic.
breath.
Dodge, sick. Parry, sick. Okay, Heinrichs. Buddy. We want to give this to Abelard.
I won't object to it.
So we offset the debuff that we gave him. We can go ahead and charge in here. Too fast. Oh, we parried it. Never mind. So we can hit him here.
Naturally. The Inquisition sends their regards.
We're going to go ahead and do this. Can I get Gavelard in there? I can, actually.
I
Crazy.
won't object to it.
Oh, our Veil degradation is fucking huge right now. We're just making it all worse for ourselves. So you... God, I really want to get this guy out of my fucking face. I think I'm going to have to waste the shot here. I can
As
Revel
the
in
Emperor
Slaughter.
commands, I act.
I can run and
do it.
gun. So I am going to go ahead and hit this again. And should I concentrated fire? The answer is yes.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Should I piercing fire? Armor 40%? The answer is yes. And then we're going to go ahead and hit this guy. Huh. It actually does different damage here. That's weird. Okay, pushed him back. That's good. Abelard, you keep fighting the good fight here. Let's go ahead and... Maybe we should back up, actually. Can I charge and hit this guy? Seems like I can. Parried. Epic.
Oh, an exemplary strike.
Yeah, I do need to fuck this guy up here. We're gonna reckless strike this. And go ahead and do this.
Gray hair, sure hair.
Parry that. Epic.
At your beck and call.
Gonna wall of rock treat. He's gonna run in, probably pop. Ow.
Throne take you.
Okay, he's just gonna waddle his way over. Holy hell, this is a fucking fight and a half, huh? Wilbur's coming up next on round 3. Okay. So, that spawned more people. Looks like they're all back here, though. Another plague bearer. Let me see, yeah. Tons of people over here. Okay. So this guy's our main priority, I think. So let's go ahead and give this to Cassia.
Not a problem for me.
We're going to go ahead and do this. 34 to 74 or 40 to 44. This has more potential damage. Let's go ahead and buff that up since it's only one tick here. We can go ahead and put this on ourselves.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
There we go. That's looking way better. Ooh! Ooh, 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 ooh. Let's fucking go. That was so sick. Love that for us. So that's all well and good. We've got a sniper shot here. That is going to over-penetrate, yeah. Damn, that's going to do... Oh, he only has 27 health. Let's go ahead and do this. It didn't over-penetrate. I am going to have to reload here, which is going to cost all my AP. Let's go ahead and bring this grand stratagem back here.
Not my specialty.
Oh, they can't overlap. That's right.
Already done.
Wait, what is this? Why do I have 4 out? Anyway. Cassia? Go ahead and give this to Abelard, I think? Or do we give it to Argenta and she tries to... Let's go ahead and... God damn it. Stop clicking on shit. Let's go ahead and go...
I'm not
Make Argenta
accustomed to being
move.
ordered around.
We're going to put her right here. She does have line of sight on that guy. So hopefully it spreads to these guys. Let's see if I go here. She does not have line of sight on that guy over there. But if I go here, she doesn't have line of sight on those guys either. So maybe we just go here with it.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone.
And then give her this.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
And then we go ahead and do
Doubt is
this.
for the weak.
And we go ahead and blast them as much as we can.
Strike is a prayer.
Okay. We cannot do her finest hour. We can, however, do this for free for some reason. So I can do this guy here, or I can do this guy here. I think we go this
Isn't
guy.
this a job for the chase the navigator's might?
That's a pretty good hit. Pretty solid. What's the sphere looking at? Okay, 74 is not bad. Everybody's already got voice of commands, right? Because that lasts until the end of combat. Stability again for the next 2 rounds. Cannot be targeted by this again. Oh. So they can be targeted by that again. But it hasn't been 2 rounds yet. So everybody's chilling. Okay. So let's go ahead and give damage to... Abelard here.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
And then we will give temporary wounds to Heinrichs, maybe? Or just not at all? I think we're skipping it.
Scorn the pain.
Okay, so the bubble did pop. So we're going Toxin right now. Do you have line of sight on this guy? Yes. And it'll hit the other guys. I'm a fucking moron. What did that do? Okay, we're in danger. I need to stop using psychic powers. I'm actually stupid. Yeah, I'm just gonna skip her turn. Because all this does veil degradation, right?
Focus, Van Callux. Focus.
Okay. So... we can just straight attack this guy. 26 to 23. What does this do? Still does 26 to 23. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and endure. That does stuff. That does stuff. Go ahead and do this. And then we're gonna go ahead and
do that.
no suitable path.
More trouble than it's worth.
Sick. Hate this shit. I don't know why I can't use this ability anymore when I used to be able to use it pretty consistently. Like, my understanding of the ability is just gone. Somehow. The assassin makes an attack that does not count towards the limited number of attacks. It does not block the assassin's movement, but only deals 25% of... Let's see here. That works. That's fine. Okay. So we still have shotgun blast going down this range. We can hit this guy for quite a bit of change. That knocks him down. We gotta reload.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
I think we do this so that we have it for next time. And then we'll make it a... next time, during this turn. Okay, so that's not it. Gives a sign that they're about to open fire. The soldier and their allies will automatically dodge the soldier's next attack. We can put that on, just in case. Okay. He can get hit here for death. And then we can charge into this guy. It's gonna hurt with the bubble, but he has plenty of HP.
It will be done.
God damn. Obliterated. And I think we call it there.
Just a minor setback.
He's gonna get attack on with a parry. Oh, this is a fight and a half. Is this our longest, like, fight that we've had? Like, round-wise? This is gonna be round 4 that we're going on. I don't think I've ever had the Veil degrade this much, but also I don't use Psychers. Except for Cassia, but Cassia's special. See, if I had Cabela and I had the Yurlet, like, oh my god, this fight would be so different and so easy. I like that none of them are spawning back here. They're all spawning over here. So we're going to once again give this to Cassia.
All too easy.
And then she's going to go ahead and take on all these people. Ooh, fuck. We do not want Abelard in that. Holy hell. We do, however, want this guy in there, though. Let's go ahead and shit that.
Now you're clad in scarlet.
31. Pretty good. She still has her movement, too, which is weird. Or, no, she got the movement from the kills. That's right. She could do one of these, but I don't think she would. I do have this here I can do. So I can't do that there. 76% chance to do 0 damage is crazy. Love that for us. We're going to take this shot. Does anybody need to move? Heinrich, you can go ahead and get in there.
Purposes.
Ew. Hate that sound. I'm going to call it there. Argenta, you can go ahead and take this. We're gonna go ahead and call it there. She gets another turn. So I can either do that or I can just straight kill him.
If I may, as duty demands.
Okay. And I don't have line of sight of anyone else, do I? Oh, well, I might have... I can give this to Abelard. Okay, and then I can charge in... No. I'm just gonna have to swing here. And I cannot reckless strike this. So I'm just gonna have to swing on it here.
Stinking corpses.
What does this say? The warrior immediately restores all AP and MP and gains +5 MP until the end of combat. Do not lose MP after performing attacks. Warrior has no limit on melee attacks this turn. And that would be good. I'm gonna hold off. And then from there, we do have 43, so I can give it to... I should have done this first, but... I can give it to Argenta.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
She's gonna be buffed the fuck up.
Rejoice.
I'm not injured. I'm enraged.
Okay, Adira, you're pretty useless here. Oof, I didn't realize how big that was on the Veil. How big of a hit that was. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and do this here on
Not
you.
this Scryer's
Never mind.
job.
Never mind. Apparently it's not the Scryer's job, you stupid. Let's go ahead and get you in here. Can you move up one? No, this is blocked, actually. I didn't even see that. But you can move here. And then you can do a sweeping attack. This sucks.
I'll put my psychic abilities to use.
Please don't. Parried it. Of course. We're just gonna call it there. Argenta? Go ahead and get in there. Let's see what kind of damage numbers we're doing here. Okay, if we move up a slot, what kind of numbers are we looking at here? I thought our next attack they were gonna dodge. I'm gonna really dodge the next attack. Does she still have this on her? She does. So they are confirmed to dodge. Jesus Christ, that 95% was looking sketch. Okay, so let's go ahead and back up one and then do this here.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart.
Bodies decay for miracle.
Okay, and then we got the Revel and Slaughter.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
We got the Concentrated Fire we can do again. And then we got the Run and Gun.
I'll do it. Doubt is for the weak.
I'll make it 0. Go ahead
I'll
and do
do
this
it.
again. Oh, look at that. Was that it? Did that kill the thing? Oh, it did. Oh, holy shit. We got out of that alive. Holy crap. Sergeant at Arms seal and the ship's log. Go ahead and give this a read, shall we? Nice bit of reading after the downtime of all that shit. The ship's log is encrypted, but the last entry was written in Gothic. I, Inquisitor Uton Hall, captain of the black ship Maracas Bane, write this record for the eyes of any faithful servant of the Emperor who may chance to read it. My vessel dutifully departed Terra to collect the Imperium's rightful tithes from its loyal worlds, and then to return to the Segmentum Solar with thousands of psychers in our holds. Our mission was proceeding smoothly, but shortly after our warp jump, the incident occurred. The main confinement cell was the source of the insurrection. It was the holding site of an especially dangerous passenger who possessed high psychic potential and was known to incite disobedience in others. I do not know how he is able to free himself or how he summoned the forces of chaos to abet him. His psychic outbursts spread rapidly across the entire vessel, sending other passengers into a frenzy and causing them to attack my acolytes. I have given the order to have the passenger holds to be purged and activated an automatic intruder elimination system, but I have no doubt that this measure will be unsuccessful. Not wishing to surrender the Maraka's Bane into the hands of these deranged mutants, I have set course to orbit a nearby planet at a slight deviation. Sooner or later, the deviation will result in the ship drifting out of orbit and crashing onto the planet's surface. Keep the faith and exterminate any mercy in your soul. All right. Well, we got that, so let's go ahead and go back.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
See if this is what the key we needed for this here. It was indeed. Ooh, and we got a Melta weapon, the Inferno pistol, 10 to 17, an Inferno blast, 50% armor penetration, and we got heavy armor proficiency, the Tempetus Carapace, 60% armor, base armor property +2 deflection against ranged attacks. So that could be really good for Abelard, actually. Let me take a look here. Go to Abelard. You do have heavy armor, correct? 45%. Whereas this is going to be a huge upgrade for you. Yo, sick as fuck, dog. Look at that, boy. You beefy, brother.
I won't tolerate weakness.
All right. Let's go ahead and go back and get those other goods here. There is a space to go down. All right. Died for Voidsman. Voidsman? By the grace of the Emperor, you have been given the honor of serving on the Black Ship of the Inquisition. You've been entrusted with a unique cargo Psychers collected from the Imperial worlds as rightly owed tithes. Do not be deceived by their appearance. Every one of them is a dangerous mutant. Be strict with the passengers, for that is how you safeguard the lives of yourself and your comrades. You must be blind to tears and deaf to pleas. Listen to the passengers' conversations and report any groupings that form among them to the ship's confessor. Any groups will be split into different holds to prevent a coordinated revolt. Check for certain that the passengers are eating all of their rations. They contain tranquilizers intended to ensure your and your comrades' safety. Ooh, that's crazy. I didn't even think about that. Just put tranquilizers in their food. Pay attention to any strange occurrences. Psyker corruption comes in many forms. Passengers that exhibit extraordinary abilities must be transferred to reinforced cells for solitary confinement. Do not engage in conversation with the passengers. Do not refer to them by name. Do not give them your possessions. Do not allow them to lose their fear in you. Their fear is the key to your survival. Appear for the ship's confessor every month to have the purity of your thoughts checked. Remember that blasphemous psychers can play with the minds of real people. Keep the faith and follow the rules. Failure to observe any of them will be grounds for dismissal. Okay. Well, la-di-da.
I did it.
Oh my god, I did it. Unholy Shard, Heretical Follower. This amulet reduces all toxic damage suffered to the wearer by 50% if the wearer has Heretical, Votary. Oh, is that a rank? It will also heal 0 wounds each time they suffer toxic damage. Okay, Adira, what do you have? So you're Adherent. Voltary. Or Votary. She's got quite a ways away to go before she's Votary. And then this is Fanatic. And then Zealot. Follower, Adherent, Fanatic, Zealot. Okay. Okay.
Victory awaits.
Alright. Anything else here? I think that's it. Yeah, we just go down. And that's it. That is the entire ship. Anything over here? Anything behind the ship? No. Okay, well that was a whole mess. I did not think that was going to take the entire episode to finish off that one fight, bro. That's insane. What a boss fight. An interesting boss fight. Lord Captain, this is the Voxmaster. Vidis Suri Otto Toyman speaking. I hope your heroic expedition was a success. What will be your further instructions? The machine spirit of this vessel is dead and defiled. It should be sent to the Omnissiah in a proper nuclear funeral rite. Holy shit. Bombard the vessel, let the dead follow the dead. Send out a boarding party, let them destroy this unholy site. Send out technicians to strip the vessel of anything valuable and make sure that they keep quiet about what they are about to see. I am no longer interested in this vessel, leave it to rot. You know what, Pascal? I think you're right. I don't think I want anything valuable from that ship because it's just going to be infected with rot. So I think we bombard it from the fucking stratosphere. You got 5 dogmatic for that. That's fine. As you wish, Lord Captain. The power of our main battery should be enough to penetrate the glacier and evaporate the vessel completely. In dialogue. All right, epic. Wow, that ice world was surely something. Let's begin that scan. Oh, fuck me. Not explored. More plasteel. The augurs have detected the remnants of an ancient mining ship that crashed on the planet. It looks like it was carrying equipment and settlers to a new mining site. Searching the ship might prove useful. They carry certain risks. Athletics conducts the search. Success! The search team was able to retrieve the last surviving extractum from under the debris. They suffer no losses and return to the ship triumphant. Gain 10 experience and an extractor. Cool, so net positive on that. Or neutral, I should say, net neutral. Ooh, this is a nice looking planet. It was not nice. It's jungle world. That's cool. We got Heroics Rim Station. Welcome, your lordship, to Heroics Rim, our humble trading station. I am Steward Patonus? I don't know. Who fucking cares about names? Here to offer our highborn guests only the finest wares and special ship modules. Okay, the helmsman. The helmsman's snort is heard over the internal Vox channel. A trading station? Pull the other one. Everyone in the Expanse knows that this is a pirate den where they peddle the stolen plunder. But to be fair, they never touch the customers, which is probably why they're still alive. Remember the Vox version. I wish to upgrade my ship's weapons. I wish for a more powerful engine. What rumors have been flying around lately? Same old, same old. Rampaging pirates, nefarious smugglers, Xenos preying on lone ships. The valiant Imperial Navy alone fights them all, and we thank the God Emperor that we can enjoy its protection. There's a rumor about a lone Adeptus Mechanicus ship, an ancient hulk, that is reported to appear in one system or another, only to vanish the next day. Who knows why it broke away from the Explorator fleet, or what secrets it may hold. But this is just a tall tale, unworthy of your lordship's ears, and yet you told me. Let's check out your engines. Take a look at this model. It will be a worthy acquisition for your flagship. The spirit of the machine is obstinate but fast. But did it fail to carry its previous owner away from disaster? Absolutely not. The previous owner was boarded at the docks. I apologize. I meant to say this merchandise is perfectly legal. Deal. Profit factor -1. And I did get a battering engine. Pleasure doing business with you. I want to upgrade my weapons. Perhaps you might be interested in macro cannons. Solid, robust, and very, very good condition. You will crush any enemy with their power at your side. Are these goods stolen, perchance? Of course not. How can one steal from the wielder of such mighty weapons? You have a deal. Promethium mortar. God damn. Okay. And the new cannons bring you glorious victories. Terminate the Vox channel. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and check out our void ship here. Check out the new things we just got. So this is the new drive we just got. Plasma drive provides 12 speed along with strong acceleration but low braking. In addition, it grants +3 additional void movement points when ramming. Interesting. So the one we currently have is 13 speed with low acceleration and braking. I think that's a worthy upgrade here. No, we actually didn't upgrade to the 2 drive. But anyway, Promethium Mortar. So this is the one that deals 32 to 40 damage. Medium range. Medium range dorsal macro cannons, which fire 3 shots, dealing 14 damage per shot. Whenever it hits an enemy ship's hull, it has a 50% chance to start internal fires on that ship from 3 to 4 rounds. So what's 14 times 3? I am so out of it right now. I do not feel like doing math. So that's 42 damage. That's actually really good. So we're going to go ahead and swap that out here. We're chilling there. Let's go ahead and go back to the big old ship. Big stuff here. Chart new routes. Oh. We've got nothing going on here. Okay, so we can only go here. So that's where we're going, I guess. Your lordship, Lady Ocelio, was asking where she could find you. I sent her to your study. You can expect her there shortly. Oh my god, girl, what do you want, dude? She keeps stopping my fucking gameplay to flirt with me, bro. I mean, I'm flattered, but goddamn, girl. Lord Captain, could you spare a moment to discuss a personal matter? Uh-oh. Cassia's less than graceful movements betray her anxiety. She lowers her eyes slightly and fidgets with a stained handkerchief as she waits for your answer. I am Lord Captain once again, I see. Surely you know that you may call me by my name. I will admit I'm intrigued. What is the personal matter? I'm rather embarrassed to ask you about something like this, but last I was here, I noticed curious tomes A curious tome on the shelves of your personal library. A rather heavy-looking volume bound in the worn, gilded cover with a symbol of the Adeptus Ministratum on it. Martyrdom of Saint Visturia, I believe it was. Cassia waves her hand in the direction of the shelves, and the stained handkerchief slips from her fingers. Oops. Perception check. Cassia takes a quiet breath of frustration, but it does not escape your notice that her ruby eyes are intently observing your reaction. You dropped this. I see. Why, certainly you are welcome to peruse my library. Let's pick up the handkerchief for her. Oh, they have an animation to do it, okay? She gingerly accepts the handkerchief from you, making sure not to touch your hand, then nods in gratitude and looks away sheepishly. Thank you, Lord Captain. I believe I should return to my chambers now. But what about the book? She graces you with a half-hidden smile and swiftly leaves the study. Bruh, I am done playing her fucking games right now, bro. What the hell is that? She literally did that just to see if I would pick it up. A harlot. Picking up a girl's handkerchief out of wedlock? You're crazy. Let's go ahead and level up. You have one thing here. Imperium lore, persuasion. Just pumping that much as we can. Allies increase dodge against other allies' attacks. Not going to be needed. Also makes them lowest priority for 1 round. Very cool. Snell zone redeployment is interesting. Using a stratagem on the backline area grants allies 8% stuff. You know how it would be. Enemies in the same combat tactics area with the grand strategy suffer 8% penalty to dodge and parry. Interesting to have. Sniping zone. Each ally in the rear area gains 8% critical hit chance if there are no enemies within a 5-cell radius around the ally. Love that for us. Abelard. Formidable distraction. All enemies within a 2-cell radius around the Vanguard suffer an 8% penalty to dodge against all attacks except the Vanguards. If any of these enemies consider the Vanguard a priority target, those enemies suffer an 11% penalty to dodge. Interesting. Unyielding Beacon additionally gains... Okay. Just critical hits deal 31% less damage to the Vanguard. That's insane. Allies affected by any of the Vanguard's abilities gain 5% armor. Taunting opportunity. Whenever the Vanguard hits an enemy with an attack of opportunity, the enemy must make a willpower resistance test. On a failed test, the Vanguard becomes the target's priority target until the Vanguard's next turn. Ooh, that's pretty good. I do like that. Defensive flow. Whenever an ally uses following, that ally gets 11% more damage against all enemies in the 2-cell radius of the Vanguard. I don't really use that much. I think we'll take the taunting opportunity attacks here. Do not falter. Perfect timing. All allies afflicted by brace for impact gain 30% cover penetration. Interesting. All allies affected by brace for impact do not suffer the negative effects of melee superiority for the entire combat. That's crazy. Better to die for the Emperor. All under 40% wounds, Imperial World characters gain 10+ bonus to all characteristics and +2 resolve. Not really my thing. Strong together. All allies excluding Xenos in the current party gain +5 of the same characteristics as chosen for humanity's finest. We could do something here. We already took strength. Weapon skill, we don't really need. Dueling mastery. Grants parry. Just straight grants parry would be pretty good. Holy shit. Hold up. What is this? Instant retribution. Whenever the wielder successfully blocks an attack, they immediately use shield bash against the attacker. If possible, if the wielder makes a counterattack triggered by stalwart defense, the shield bash follows the counterattack. I don't know what any of that is. I don't even think he has a shield. I didn't even know there were shields in the game. Priest wounds? No. Nimble. Plus 10% to dodge. Shield mastery. Yeah. Shield only occupies the slot in a single weapon set. Power armor proficiency. Allows the wearer to have power armor. I don't have any power armor, but that's interesting. So do I go nimble or do I go parry? I'll take the 15 to parry. What's his parry at? 95, dude? That's crazy. Love that for you. Go ahead and move on to Argenta here. Gruesome kill. Whenever prey is killed, all allies in a 10-cell radius around the prey have their agility reduced by -2 for 2 rounds. Oh, wait. All enemies. Okay. Pathfinder scores a critical hit. They're +4% armor penetration. That's pretty good. Hunting Surge. When they get a critical hit. When an enemy is killed by a critical hit scored by the bounty hunter or their ally, bounty hunter gains damage for 2 rounds. That's pretty good. Pierce the armor. Whenever the bounty hunter scores a critical hit, the target's armor is reduced by percentage until the end of combat. Stacks. We're just going to take the Hunting Surge. That's pretty good. We'll do our demolitions here is 90. Do that. Cassia. What's going on, girl? Against all odds. This is all Master Tactician stuff. Deals 12% more damage to targets with less than 50% wounds and heals 20% more wounds on targets less than 50% wounds. Interesting. Supportive fire. All enemies hit by the Master Tactician have 10% higher chances of hitting cover when shooting the Master Tactician's allies behind cover. That's pretty good because she's hitting everyone. And if they're not dying, they literally got a -10% debuff right there. Every critical hit scored by the Master Tactician grants them momentum equal to the resolve divided by 2, works up to 3 times per turn. Interesting. I think we just take that. Unwavering motivation. Target of Inspire gains 5% additional damage for every 10 stacks of tactical advantage until the beginning of the Master Tactician's turn. That just makes it better. What was the one we previously had? Was it Suppressing Fire? Yeah. I think we take that. That's pretty good. Jesus Christ, she has so much shit. We're gonna go ahead and take that, and then we will take... We don't need Persuasion. Lore, Coerce. Coercion. Commerce. Awareness. Awareness is her big fucking thing, so we're just gonna keep pumping that. Cabela. I'm gonna go ahead and get you going here. So Bloody Trail, that's that one, I remember. Acute Pain. Whenever an enemy suffers damage from damage over time effects inflicted by the executioner for the first time in combat, this damage is increased by 100%. If the enemy suffers from any of the damage over time effects, it's suffering from bleeding, burning, toxin. At the same time, all these damage over time deals 30% more damage. Maximum number of wounds for the executioner depends on their Medicaid and stellar toughness. Would that be good, though? What's her toughness compared to her Medicaid? Her Medicaid's 68. What is her toughness? That's here, 45. That would give her more health. That would, in fact, give her more health. And maybe we bump that up. No, because we want to be bumping strength. Death in the air. Whenever an enemy suffering from toxin is... okay, don't care. All damage over time inflicts... or gain 20% critical hit chance. This chance is increased by all bonuses to critical hit chance. That's crazy. Fragile playthings. When suffering from their damage over time effects in a round, reduces the inflicted enemy's armor by 13% until the end of combat. Internal bleeding. And pushing an enemy. 6 levels of bleeding on that enemy. Okay. What's sickening pain? When a single instance of damage from any of the executioner's damage over time deals damage equal to or more than 10% of the maximum wounds, gain +1 fatigued. Vivisection. Okay. Bloody mess. Anytime a Voidborn character scores a critical hit, there is a 10% chance to double the damage. Just a flesh wound. Voidborn character has a 20% chance to survive suffering a lethal hit with 1 wound. Crimson Tide, or Dance of Blood. Death calls assassins allies. Deal % more damage to enemies if both the ally and the target stand in a blood-covered cell. Interesting. If a creature with the Bloodblessed or Bloodstained effect gains +1 stack of this effect whenever raining blood is afflicted again, or whenever it starts its turn in a blood-covered cell. We could just go straight... characteristic of strength here. +5 strength, I think, is good. Don't really need anything else. 90 athletics. Medicaid 70, could put it at. Yeah, we can buffer Medicaid. Maybe take that thing next time. Yurlet. Let's see here. Withdraw. Whenever the bounty hunter is attacked in melee range. Oh, okay. This is the bounty hunter stuff. Heightened concentration, I think, is a good one. Whenever they score a critical hit, armor penetration. Pretty good. Armor is reduced by percentage until... Okay. Kills an enemy is disengaged. Okay. Hunter's Ambush. Turns a single shot. Oh, that is a mobilizer stun target. This attack refunds its cost and does not count towards the attack limit. I think we do that because Argenta does knock them down quite a bit. And then from there, we have Xenos lore is pretty good. Oh my god, her fucking Imperium lore is pitiful. Let's go with Xenos lore. And then we'll keep those guys and level them up next time. Or later, I should say, not next time, but... Okay, so we're here. We got the Agathis Archidice. Holy shit. Void ship remains. And a Hulk. Unscan the planets. Excellent. Just 50 XP. We're gonna scan all the planets first before we go to these ships. Nothing there. Lava world, arid world. Gross world. Yep, called it. Just kidding, arid world. In the scan there. Provisions. 3 provisions, that's pretty good. We got a Hulk, and we got void ship remains. I think we check out those next time. I think we check out the Hulk and the void ship remains next time. We're gonna go ahead and go back to the bridge to kind of wrap up the episode, but holy crap. What a fight. That fight just exhausted me, bro. And then we had all the all the little crap after. I was like, none of this seems important anymore. But yep. We're chilling. Still exploring the Coronis Expanse. That's definitely gonna be our thing next time, is just seeing where the wind takes us, bro. I'll see you in the next one.